Right, what is going on, everybody? Let me go ahead and make sure we are live and good to go and that you can hear me okay. Let me change the music here for a second. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so we are officially halfway through Chaos Legion. This is crazy. So welcome to those of you who are watching on the replay. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's awesome to have you here. I don't know what the stream is gonna devolve into. on Sunday we started talking about diet, nutrition, fasting, health, world. Actually, we didn't get into politics, but who knows? But seeing as I am still renting my cards out, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen today. Alex, what's going on? Mario, hello. Yeah, are we doing more food chats today? Let's go. Man, I've been good on that 1 meal a day fasting life. So I'm enjoying myself tremendously. Hopefully the health benefits are there. Drop some extra holiday weight. You know what I'm saying? And I still got that holiday weight. I don't know. Tales from the Cryptomancer. Good morning. How are you? I'm just holding what vouchers I get, trying to not think about it too much. Gia, new sub here. Welcome, Gia. I appreciate you being here. Well, congratulations. Not congratulations. I mean, welcome. Congratulations to me for getting a new sub, I suppose. So we're halfway through, more than halfway through. 24,000 packs, more than halfway through. In terms of vouchers, let's see, where are vouchers standing right now? Vouchers were below $2 this morning when I sold some, and now, of course, they're going to be over $2. So, I always sell at the wrong time. Food chat. How about stock chat? My Ford puts killed today. Ooh, I don't follow the stock market as much, but I mean, Ford is an interesting one. It's definitely an interesting play. I don't know. I look at plots right here and I'm just like, they've been above 400 for so long. I saw them as low as $337 earlier. Whoa, what is happening with DEC? Yo, what's going on? Is the market... Hold up. Did I miss something? Is Bitcoin making a run? Bitcoin's back above 38. So that's interesting. We dropped as low as 36 something yesterday, right? So we're back above 38. But why is DEC going absolutely bonkers? Okay, hold up. There's something wrong here. So CoinGecko is showing DEC still at that 0.31 range. Why is Hive Engine so much higher? Unless somebody just bought up all of the DEC. Hold up. Let's refresh this. This is such a significant difference. It's like 33% higher. Oh, look at that. Now DEC drops back down. I guess when people... Okay, so look at this spread here. This spread is very significant, actually. That's a ginormous spread. So whoever bought DEC for 0.00495 literally paid like 33% more than the going rate. That is fascinating. Tim Mabuhay, what's happening, brother? How are you? Now I kind of want to sell my DEC for that. This is interesting. Look at all of these DEC whales just holding DEC hostage. If you want to buy DEC, you gotta pay up. Now, how about on tribal decks? The swap is got to be much more forgiving. So one DEC here is 0.0038. Okay, so if you use tribal decks rather than this, Look at this. This is like the DEC cartel right here. That sell wall is so high. Harris, what's going on? I don't know. I'm just doing a little market analysis right now because I'm trying to figure out why the spread on DEC is so large within Hive Engine. And who's buying at these prices? Okay, only one person bought at these prices, but who is the cartel that's trying to keep DEC prices above 0.0048? Diego, hello. Good morning, guys. How are you all? It is so good to hang again. So my cards are still rented out, and we can do a little analysis on that. My deck is doing pretty well from a rental standpoint. Uh-oh, I just lost a bunch of rent. What's going on here? For rent. I lost like 100 DEC in rent. That's not cool. Who's not being rented anymore? Ooh, Kelia. How much are you going for, Kelia? And why did he go for so high earlier? Wait, is Kelia level 6 really going for this amount? For rent. Gosh, I really wish there was a filter here for power or for level. Oh, is there nobody else? There's nobody else renting for level 6. Interesting. But look at that. Level 5 is going for so much cheaper. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that much for Kelia. So for level 6, maybe I drop this down. Let's change the price to like, I don't know, 50. See if we can move it there. Are there any bids? Bids for level 6, 31. Oh, I don't want to drop it down that low. But I kind of don't want it sitting around either. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll just try that and see if we can get away with that. Well, 776 for rent. Yes. So let me go ahead and now this Kelia thing is going to throw me off, but let me take it off of there. So I have everything saved under the main set, our main deck. And the main deck itself is getting me like 500 DEC per day. Actually, it's listed for almost 700 DEC, but I'm clearly not. Okay, so I need to reduce prices on all these cards. So like the Pelicorn Mercenary, Obsidian. I'm actually very much appreciating what's it called? I'm very much appreciating Peak Monsters right now. I mean, I always knew that it was good, but being able to put stuff in sets was the total game changer for me. After all that die talk last time, I went out and bought a chocolate cake. Harris, how much power is that? I don't know. My deck power is 136k is what it looks like. Is that right? I guess so, yeah. Okay, so let me change the prices on these. I want to see if they all come down. I'm just gonna make this 25. I like even numbers. And we'll see if we can move some of those, because I want to be getting like over 600 per day. That'd be nice. So cards overall, so not just in this set. At least what it's listed for is over 900 DEC a day. Now, am I getting 900? No, I'm not. Marlon, hello. What's going on? All right, here's a question for the group. Since we're talking about cake, what is your favorite cake in the world? Or, actually, no, screw it. Better question. Are you a pie person or a cake person? We're going to go the opposite. We're going to talk about all the unhealthy food today. Okay, well, I guess that'll be fine for now. But man, that was nuts to see DEC that high for a second. I don't think we're going to see that anymore unless somebody silly buys it. This is interesting. Okay. Oh, look at that. That spread is gone now. Somebody must have bought up all of that DEC. Interesting. Yep. Somebody definitely bought up all that DEC because now the spread is much less. Okay. This makes way more sense now. Shepard, what's going on? How are you, Zach? That is actually not bad. You will not get 700 DEC from battles. Harris, are you sure? I might. No, not right now, I don't think. The DEC earnings would be very low. I'd have to play and win like 70 battles. So, beginning of the season, it's possible. The only thing that I'm missing out on right now is the daily quest, which actually does bother me a little bit. Part of me is like, you know, if I'm getting that, but see, if I'm getting that, you know, 600 or whatever DEC per day, then I can go and rent like a Yodin to do my fire quest. But the problem is my fire quest is only going to be in bronze now because all of my power is given out. Look at my power. It's 12K. All right, so Marlon's saying cake. Alex is saying my favorite cake would be my wife's. Cupcakes are better than cake. All right, you guys all have the wrong answer. The right answer is pie, and I'll have to prove it to you mathematically. Hold on, let's see if we can find it. Cake versus pie. Oh, come on. Where? Oh man, I don't know if I'll be able to find it. All right, so there was this like article that I read a little while back, or like graphic, and it was talking about like cake versus pie and why pie is better in every scenario because it's round, it's easy to cut slices, they're all going to be like the same size. So the right answer is pie. Although I do love cake, I'm a sucker for chocolate, but when it comes to cake, I think my real weakness has got to be red velvet. Love red velvet. With the cream cheese frosting, actually, even with buttercream, I don't discriminate. I'll go either. I would prefer cream cheese, but if buttercream's there, it's not going to be like, oh, I don't want any. All right. Ooh, Detail in the house. What's going on? If you were going to go for Waka Flocka but had to liquidate packs or SPS to afford the vouchers, we'll be buying back over the next month. What would you sell? Not financial advice, of course. Oh, well, thank you for giving me that out. But had to liquidate packs or SPS to afford the vouchers. Probably packs. I'm not as bullish on packs as people are. So at least not short term. I mean, we just crossed halfway, and we're still crawling on pack sales. Plus, if you bought the packs via the store, then you are going to at least get the benefit of the dice roll for whenever the airdrops come through. And in the future, when you buy packs, if you don't want to pay the $4, you could probably get like a 25% discount and buy back the amount of packs on the secondary market. Look at that. It's less than $3. So, you know, if it was important to hold packs to you, right? Of course, if you pay that extra $1, the premium is going to get you more chances. But I don't know. I don't ever want to sell SPS. It's so tough to me. So I don't even know what's going to happen when Rift Watchers comes out, because I'm trying my hardest to not put any more money into this game. I really want it to snowball itself because I'm getting airdropped so much value now in terms of the SPS airdrop as well as the vouchers. So I'm really just trying to use that to feed the machine, right? And that shouldn't be everybody's strategy. I put a lot into SPS initially, which is why I'm getting those benefits now. But if you're still new in the game, I don't think that, you know, it's bad to put money in. I'm just trying not to at this point and seeing how much the snowball effect will be beneficial. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, I wouldn't liquidate SPS. I think packs are going to be cheap for a while. So that would be my answer. Not financial advice. Tales from the Cryptomancer. Packs you can definitely buy back for the same price. SPS not guaranteed to be cheaper. Oh, but what if it is? What if we go under 10 cents, sub 10 cents? What if Bitcoin just does its thing and we hit? Oh, that'd be awful. Actually, I really don't want Bitcoin to go any lower. I just want Bitcoin to hold. I don't mind if it just holds here for a bit, but please, like, stop scaring us and going lower. So Harris Ochoa, okay, chocolate mousse for me is the best cake ever. Interesting. Okay, like I said, I'm a sucker for chocolate. So Godzilla is in the house. What's going on, Godzilla? How are you? When are we gonna chat again, bro? All right, Alex, after sound, go Google why chainsaws were invented. Oh no, I'm a little scared. Wow, we made it halfway. Are we having cake today? Well, no. So we had all this healthy talk on Sunday. So I was figuring we can talk about all of our favorite junk foods today. I mean, we could talk about health stuff too. I'm all about that. But, you know, if we want to just daydream a little bit, I was saying that red velvet cake is my favorite cake and French silk pie is my favorite pie. Oh man, it's so hard to say no to that. I mean, it's actually very easy to say no, but remember I was saying how I'm like binary. So if I'm on vacation mode, it's game over. Red velvet cake and French silk pie, like, yeah, I'm gonna get diabetes overnight just having those. Now, let's change it up from sweets. How about we go? Who here? Actually, this is a better question. Instead of, is anybody here not a fan of pizza? I've only met like 2 people in my life that were not a fan of pizza, and I'm pretty sure they're both serial killers. So, are you not a fan of pizza? Faded Glory, let's go. What's going on, bro? How are you? Hey, Godzilla, thanks for the CL pack. Appreciate it. Oh, Godzilla, are you sending those out? I should be joining you on that. It's so hard to not to put more money into the game. I want more SPS core cards. Okay, so Diego, let me clarify on that. I am not saying to not put more money in the game. I am saying that I'm not putting more money in the game. Just because I've put a significant amount in. And to be honest with you, I'm actually down a lot. Like, I bought a good amount of SPS when it dipped from $1 to 80 cents. So that investment is down like, I don't know, 80% right now. No, not 80%. Oh, over 80% actually, to go from whatever 80 cents is to here we are. But instead of putting more money into the game right now, because I'm getting airdropped a good amount of value from the cards that I own, from the packs that I own, and from the SPS that I own, I'm just trying to roll that into building out the best deck. But in terms of if this is still a good investment, yes, very much so. It's just that because my Splitterlands investment like grew so much, I don't want to be taking from other areas. And if anything, I should have been averaging out. But you know, I love the game too much. So now I'm just trying to let the machine run. Okay. It is so hard not to put more money in the game. Okay, Fadegor, hey, thank you for the comment. Pleasure is mine. Godzilla, you the man. Fadegor, I killed some pizza last night. Let's go. Okay. All right, if we're talking about pizza, what's your favorite pizza topping? And why is it pineapple? I don't know. That triggers people so much. I think I got asked that a little while ago. Zach, do you have any plans on creating a guild? So Zach, I do have a guild right now. It is not very active. We have a level 2 town hall and a level 2, level 2, what is this called? Level 2 lodge. So at the very least, I'm getting, or at least people in the guild are getting that 2% DEC bonus. I think we're slowly trying to get there. I just haven't chatted with the co-creator. Oh, it looks like we have space now. We did boot some people because some folks have been inactive, and actually it looks like there's even more folks who have been inactive. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But may have some more space in the very near future. I do want to get more involved with guilds. The problem is DEC was so expensive for a long time that leveling up buildings was an expense, right? Like, and I was trying to save up for Chaos Legion, and the rest of the members were saving up for Chaos Legion, so we weren't like requiring anybody to donate. But I would really love to get an arena. Yes, I wanted to get an arena so that we could start brawls. So this is where I'm starting to put some DEC towards now. And again, we still need like 10, pretty much 10k DEC to get there. So hopefully, if I have some extra from renting out my cards for a couple of days, I'll be able to start building towards that. And once we have an arena constructed, I really want to get back to focusing on the guild. Because then we'll be able to do brawls more, and we're going to require people to be in the guild specific Discord just so we can better communicate there, because right now the communication in the game is really not that great. Let's see here. Tavern. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, whatever, that's fine. So hopefully that makes sense, Zach. I'm a fan of pizza, particularly the one from Rising Star. That Rising Star pizza is so clutch, isn't it? Man, I'm starting to really farm some star bits now. Guys, I'm getting a good amount in this liquidity pool. And I know by telling you, it's going to reduce my overall share, but I'm getting 150 star bits a day just from keeping my star bits in there. So it's been good so far. I haven't made the move to buy the Starbits Millionaire card yet. I'm waiting to see if Starbits will go below 0.0002. Godzilla is saying, we have this cheesy crust pizza from Pizza Hut here in Singapore to die for. Oh man, I remember when I was a kid, Pizza Hut was the first one to do that stuffed crust, or that cheese stuffed crust. And it was brilliant. Still to this day, it's just like, I remember that, and it's so good. Tales from the Cryptomancer. What do you think the fallout will be if a lot of folks holding over 500 vouchers aren't able to get Waka due to it selling out? Peak Monster's rich list data showing a lot of voucher consolidation. I mean, in terms of fallout, I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of people complaining, but when has that ever been something new? Oh my gosh, 14,000 vouchers, 13,000 vouchers. Cyberport 4, 5, like this dude right here is holding 26,000 vouchers. No, 39,000 vouchers. Oh no, 52,000 vouchers. Are you kidding me? No, 1, 5, 3. Where's 3? Cyberport 3. Okay, so this Cyberport person, okay, because there's Cybertown and Cyberport. So Cyberport has roughly 52,000 vouchers. How many vouchers is it going to be for? So 500. Oh, 500 times 500. So it's going to be 250,000. Whoa. Wait, is my math right? There's going to be 500 of them. They each cost 500 vouchers. So 250,000 vouchers are going to be wiped off the map. Right now, according to this, it's saying that there's 150,000. No, 1.5 million vouchers in circulation. Now, my question is, what happens to dead vouchers? Are they burned? They should definitely be burned. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. But if anybody does have it, I would love to hear it. Alex is saying pineapple. Fedor, legit pineapple pizza last night, but I like pepperoni and pineapple. Interesting combo. Okay. Pineapples add sweetness to the pizza. Like I said, I'm not against pineapple pizza. I don't go out and seek it. I'll never order it, but if it's there, I'll eat it. And not only will I eat it, I will enjoy it. It's not like a chore that I have to eat it. I'll enjoy it. But when I go out and order, so I'm from Chicago, so deep dish pizza for me is where it's at. And I love either like garlic or spinach deep dish pizza. It's just so good. So good. I will send a request. Battling in Gold 3. Crimson Thanos. All right, send a request. Or I don't know if we're invite only or something, but keep in touch, Zach. If we have space, it would be cool to have you. Guys, we also have cheesy stuffed crust in the Philippines. Guys, I'm getting so hungry now. And this 1 meal a day thing means that I'm not going to eat my lunch for like another 4 hours. Oh, speaking of which, has anybody watched the movie Uncharted? Should I go watch it today? I was thinking about it. And please, no spoilers. Oh, 6.7 rating. That's not great. But I was thinking about going to watch it today. I'm wondering if I should still. So if you watched it and have a review, no spoilers, please, for everybody here, including me. That is my favorite. I could not care less what the pizza flavor is as long as it's stuffed crust. Oh, stuffed crust in the Philippines. Oh man, I'm craving some Filipino food right now too. I'm just hungry. That's all it is. Well, so many stuffed crust pizza fans here, pizza connoisseurs for sure. Godzilla, we're gonna have to talk about pizza on the next chat that we have. Tales from the Cryptomancer. I hope I mean I don't know what the fallout is to answer your question. There's gonna be a lot of people upset that they didn't get one. So I know that there's already a lot of people upset about the way that this process is going and saying that, it should be available to those that are staking SPS. And to be honest, I don't necessarily disagree with that. Because, if we go to staked SPS, for example, I'm number 457. So if they said that they were going to give it to the top 500 stakers, right? I would be in line for that. But I'm sure if they had said that too, if there was like a staking requirement, then a ton of people would have bought SPS and started staking it. But I think the issue is the issue with this is that people are complaining about the fact that anybody can just come in with a ton of money and buy up the SPS and vouchers that they need. So staking your SPS over time doesn't really provide like the value of access. But the truth is, it does in a sense, right? Because if you're staking, then you're getting some vouchers every single day. So you should have been building up vouchers rather than buying into it. But see, therein lies the issue, right? Where it's just like, you could be staking for a long time, but there's always, unless your name is like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, there's always going to be somebody richer than you. There's always going to be somebody that has more money than you. And so if they're able to come in and essentially buy their way to the top, then, it's tough luck. Honestly, that's all it is. It's tough luck. That's just kind of how life is. Now, if you were to say, like, because the argument that I've seen thrown against it is, there should be a staked SPS requirement, because then, you'd need to stake X amount of SPS, whatever. But the truth is that somebody could come in and buy a ton of SPS too, and then just start staking it. And then my rank would fall and everybody else's rank would fall. So, I don't know that there's a perfect solution to this. I know that there's going to be people upset. Like I said, I'm just unemotional about it now because I've decided not to go for it. I've been selling my vouchers over the last couple of days. And if vouchers do spike between now and Thursday, I'll probably sell a little bit more. What video? I think I put out a video this morning. Oh, I think the video this morning was about the... Oh gosh, which one was it? Oh, well, let's not go there. The video this morning that I put out, because I recorded two. Oh yeah. Okay. So there was looking at vouchers needed for Rift Watchers and how much you'll need. So I was just thinking about that. How much should I be holding on to? And then kind of did a breakdown. So if you want, you can watch that video. I don't even know. I'm not even trying to show my own videos. I was just trying to think about why I was thinking about this in the first place. But that is where things are at. So for right now, I'm just going to hang on to the vouchers that I have at a certain level, and then pretty much sell everything else around that and continue to buy SPS packs and cards. To be honest, doesn't look like a great movie, Godzilla. Okay. Shepard, Uncharted starts a little slow, but I enjoyed it. It picks up about 30 minutes in. Okay. I mean, you know what? I guess I can skip it. I'll save time and money. I'll save time and money if I don't go watch it. But I was excited. So here in the US, there's I guess I have a membership to one of the movie theaters here. So on Tuesdays, they have like cheap, like member price only for movies. So I was like, oh, it's Tuesday. What's out? And I saw Uncharted and I was like, I've never played the game. Has anybody played the game? I'm curious to know if you played the game and watched the movie, what your thoughts are. Speaking of games, though, games turned into film and TV. I am so excited about the Halo series. I've been a big Halo fan from the beginning. I haven't played them all, but just the concept of Halo, I really love. I'm such a sci-fi nerd. So, okay. So I think we answered. I at least Tails. I try to answer the question the best of my ability. I don't know what happens if people don't get it. There's going to be a lot of raging around, but that won't be me because I'm not going for it. Actually, no. I reserve the right to change my mind. And if vouchers get for some reason like stupidly cheap, like under $2 again. Oh no, actually, I'd unstaked a bunch of SPS on Monday, and then I decided that I wasn't going to go for it, so I restaked it. So I'd have to bring in outside capital, and I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, definitely don't feel like doing that. Ooh, buds are an interesting position. I really want to start trying to learn more about hash kings. I have not put in the time yet. But look at this. Look at this. Nobody's buying. Everybody's selling. Nobody wants buds. All right, hold up. What's happening on chatter saying, hope everyone's having a great week, especially above. A quick reminder that Waka Spirit Blade card is going to be live for sale on Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Okay. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to watch. This is going to set the precedent for any and all future ones. So, all right, let's go back here. Kazuya, let's do a live stream eating pizza and everyone can join us. Splinterlands style. Oh man, I'm trying to eat healthy, but if everybody's eating pizza, I'll eat some. I might get some of that healthy keto pizza that they have here. But I'm down. Godzilla, I'm down. We'll do a pizza live stream. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. We'll find a time to schedule it too. That makes sense. Because it's going to be like pizza for dinner for you and pizza for breakfast for you and pizza for dinner for me, or vice versa. Charles Kirk, what's going on? First time chatting, Charles? Yeah, yo, I love the content. Been lurking for a while. Got a quick thought. What if Rising Star became an app like Splinterlands? Seems more like an app game like Farmville, more so than, say, Splinterlands. Yo, so if Rising Star developed a solid mobile app, then yeah, I mean, look, any of these two, because like Rising Star, you mentioned Farmville, so the reason that I'm going to switch directions from Rising Star is Decrops is way more like Farmville, in my opinion. Granted, I don't know anything about Farmville. I never played it, but I'm assuming a game like Decrops would be something similar to Farmville. And if any of these games get mobile, then that makes them much more... Well, here, the thing is with Decrops, it's kind of boring, and you're not going to be able to do much. At least you won't be able to do much outside until maybe beta comes out and then more game modes are added in. But okay, so let's go back to your thing with Rising Star. The thing is with Rising Star, you can't do much. So what's the point of making a mobile app? Unless there's going to be some kind of innovation that happens in the game. And I don't know what's happening because they don't have town halls and AMAs. So again, it makes me nervous about this project. Before I start getting accused of fudding, let's go over to Rising Star game announcements. All right, so we're in the middle of the worst storm for 30 years and our power just went out. Okay, this seems like an interesting announcement. I don't know what the future musicians submit. Oh wait, can I submit my music here? Let's go. Ooh, you know, I should submit. I should submit Chaos is Here. Then we can combine Splinterlands and Rising Star together. If you'd like your music included on Rising Star Radio. Interesting. Yeah, Decrops close to Farmville, just saying most mobile games used to be just click and wait, you know? No, Charles, so I'm totally with you. I mean, I think it's like going mobile for any of these games, I think is incredibly important. I think browser makes it a lot easier for everybody initially to start with, and that's probably why a lot of these games have gone very browser heavy. So I don't know anything about development. I'm assuming that mobile and the switch to mobile is going to be very difficult. And even just listening to the Splinterlands town halls, for example, like Agro wants to bring in a whole mobile division, right? A whole team of developers to focus on mobile, but that's not where they're at yet. So that's still something down the ways. And that's fine because there's a lot of other things that I'm sure they want to implement first before making the game mobile friendly. But until and unless most of these games start getting mobile, I think it's gonna be tough, a tough sell in terms of getting like mainstream adoption. The thing is with card games, something like Splinterlands already has a mobile, so that's fine. But Rising Star, so here's the thing, right? Like I would love a mobile app for Rising Star. The problem is I would be just checking in every like couple of hours just to make sure that I'm doing a mission. And I can kind of do that with the little mobile thing that they have now, right? Isn't there, where's that like mobile thing? Settings, hopefully I don't, oh yeah, see, like I can generate a mobile link and then just like save this in my phone somewhere. And then every time I need to like get into the game, I can do that. So if there was going to be more innovation happening on this game or any others, then I can understand a mobile app. But like at this point in time, of all of the games, Splinterlands is the only one that makes sense to me because of the fact that you can like play consistently. Speaking of which, though, top Hive games. Has somebody here has mentioned D-City, right? Is that a game that I should be looking at? Because I didn't realize how... I'm just trying to figure out how big Hive is versus... sorry, how big Splinterlands is versus the rest of Hive. So look, if I look at the top 5 games, Splinterlands and Rising Star included, I've never heard of Holy Bread before. I don't know if... Has anybody played this? And I've heard of Crypto Brewmaster, but I've never played it. And then I've heard of D-City, but I've never played it. Matthias, hello. What's going on? All right, so Charles, yeah, I'm super excited about updating the mobile for Splinterlands. It's really annoying to battle right now, and it's super addicting to play anywhere. So Charles, that's what I love about the mobile experience. Again, the mobile experience leaves a lot to be desired. But I remember when I first got into this game, I went to get an oil change, right? I went to get an oil change. The price of the value of DEC was still very high at the time. And I remember I'm like sitting there 20 minutes to go get an oil change on my car. And I knock out like 5 or 6 games. And like the value that I was winning at that time was like $1. I'm just like, I could have like sat here for 20 minutes and just like read something or watched like a silly like video or whatever the case is, but I was able to play a game and like earn something from it, which is awesome. So I do think once the mobile experience is better, even though it's decent right now, but I agree, it can always have more. Oh my God, I didn't know about the mobile link. Yeah, I mean, I knew about it, but I don't even use it that much. So again, for everybody who is looking to do more of this on mobile, it's just nice because it gives you an easy login. And then like, I'm actually kind of militant about this because like, so for example, well, I don't have one running now, but usually I'll like set a timer on my phone or on my watch or something and just be like, all right, set a timer for X amount of time. And then when it goes off, I know that I need to like pick my next mission within Rising Star. So Matthias, what up? Hive is big and there's Ragnarok coming. Ragnarok is coming. So what is Ragnarok? I know that I had some stuff available for the airdrop or the snapshot for the airdrop, but I don't think I got anything out of it. Yeah, very innovative to begin with a mobile PTE game. Very happy they have it out the gate in general. I agree because now it's just like it's available if you need it, but hopefully there will be a huge focus on it in the future. That doesn't take away from anything, right? Airdrop will be soon. So nobody's playing D-City. And actually, hold on, I want to start seeing, because I don't know, I don't know if this is the right thing, right attitude, but because I'm so involved with the because I'm so involved with Hive through Splinterlands, a part of me is very excited for the rest of the rest of the Hive ecosystem. And I don't know if you saw that video that I posted where I was kind of comparing like Hive to Ethereum, just because that's been in the chat for like the Mavs. And I don't think that Hive is going to get anywhere near Ethereum, but it's like tiny compared to the other huge gaming platforms right now, right? And when I say gaming platforms, I mean like blockchains that have a good amount of gaming, which are Solana, AVAX probably. And actually, where's, you know what will be a good example? Where's Harmony? Harmony 1. So Harmony, for example, is at a $1.6 billion market cap. Okay, so Harmony's still relatively small. Compare that to Hive. But Harmony does have, Harmony is the one that has DeFi Kingdoms on it, which I think is getting a lot of hype too. So 1.6 versus 308. Okay, so it's roughly 5x bigger than where Hive is right now. So if Hive was to grow to that level, that'd be an interesting 5x. But again, I see this is, I don't know what I don't know, and I don't know how small Hive actually is, and what the chances of like mainstream adoption when it comes to Hive actually are. Not yet. Airdrop will be soon. I thought they delayed Ragnarok airdrop. I don't know when. No Ragnarok or 3Speak airdrops yet. Hey, what's the 3Speak airdrop? Are there any missions in Rising Star that are more likely to give me pizza slices? I don't think so. I think let's see if we can find in the, there's an FAQ, right? One of the most important items. Okay, a pizza slice complete. Along for more. It doesn't tell you the chances here. These can be obtained from card packs. Okay. Which can be randomly obtained after each mission. I've heard somewhere that chance of pizza is 20% after a mission. So technically, on average, you should be getting them every 5 missions you do. Again, that information is not readily available. So many games coming. I wonder how many of these projects will last. So Marlon, not a lot of them. A lot of them will die. That's just the harsh truth of it. I'm hopeful that that's not the case. But if we go bear market, you can already see Splinterlands is struggling. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it because I keep it real with you guys. Where is it? Dashboard. So, where's daily active users? Oh, is this it? Just, oh, active players. Yeah. Okay. So I wish I could expand this out. I wish I could expand. Oh. Well, I know that we were in the 500K before. Since January 22nd. We're in a bit of a decline here on the new players, which is interesting considering all the advertising that they're doing. I think that's a legitimate concern. I mean, it's explained easily, right? Because we're in a bear market. But one of the things with something like Splinterlands compared to a lot of these other games, though, Marlon, is that I'm confident in Splinterlands' ability to survive a bear market. They just had a huge cash infusion with all of the Chaos Agent money that went in. And, you know, if we're doing roughly 20K packs a day, you know, they're walking away with some good revenue. So in that sense, I think, and the fact that they're much more corporate than some of these other games, right? Like Decrops, for example, is a game that I'm enjoying. It's very simple and I don't do much with it, but I think there's one guy. Like I think it's literally started by one guy, and that is a huge risk. You know, God forbid anything happens to this guy, let alone, you know, like from a health or safety perspective, the game is done. Now, hopefully nothing happens, right? But even still, if he loses interest, you know, it's not like somebody can just come in and pick it up from there. So, you know, if a lot of games are starting like that with very small teams, I do get nervous. Hive has speed and simplicity on its side. Yes, I like Hive's. I do appreciate Hive's lack of fees too, because that's a big thing. Like, if you think about it, why are AVAX and Solana so popular right now? Well, it's because they sacrificed decentralization for speed and efficiency and lower fees, right? And so that's why they got super popular. Matic is another one. And what I like about Hive is that there's zero fees at all. But again, I think the thing with Hive is it's incredibly centralized. And even if you like look at the map chat and stuff like that, when they talk about Hive, they talk about like people like literally like a Hive cartel that like runs things and can downvote and whatever, pretty much like decide where things go. So that is a huge risk from a decentralization standpoint. But as a gaming platform, I think that's actually awesome, which is what makes me excited about the games that are coming out here. Because you don't need to have like crazy amounts of like Ethereum or whatever to pay for fees, since it's all just resource credits. And there's a lot of ways that you can earn Hive along the way, right? Like I've been talking to people about posting on Peak D, or even if you don't want to, like you could just throw a couple of dollars in to power up your Hive. And I have not been below like 90% resource. Like I haven't been below 95% resource credits in a long time. So I don't know. I need to find something to do with those. I might actually, just to test something out, I might actually power down. Okay, so you could spam low percent missions until a pizza, Charles. Yeah, so you could spam that and hope that you get a pizza. So sometimes, like if I finish like a big mission, for example, like this is like a 4-hour mission, and I don't get a pizza afterwards, but I still have like, 15%, I'll do one of the small missions and I'll keep doing them until I get like 0% before I use one of the cold pizza slices. Just because I'm like, if I get a free pizza slice out of it, then might as well use that. Ragnarok snapshot occurred during 3 speak snapshot. So if you're eligible for one, you're eligible for both. Unfortunately, not a lot of details at the moment. But what is, okay, I guess, sorry, I'm responding to this so late, but what can you get from 3Speak? Because I post all of my video content that I take from YouTube and I put it on 3Speak as well. It's because rewards. The team should focus on 2 things: rewards and entertainment. If rewards are not good, the playability should have a lot of variety and be extremely fun. Matthias, I couldn't agree more, and I think that's why the team is focusing on rewards now, because the DEC falling in value is a big problem. A lot of people came in because they could earn a living off of this. Different parts of the world, you earn a couple of dollars a day. Like that's a good amount of money, right? But as DEC value goes down, the overall amount of rewards that you get, or the value, I should say, actually the amount and the value go down. So it's definitely important for them to focus on that for sure. Is there a white paper for Ragnarok? To be honest, I don't know much about Ragnarok. I know that I had like a very small amount of Hive in my wallet when the Ragnarok snapshot happened, but I don't know much about it. Game design document. This could be it. Here you go. This looks like it. So just, what did I Google? What did I DuckDuckGo actually? Hive Ragnarok game, and it came up. This looks like chess. Core gameplay loop is chess. 1v1 spells. Okay. The game starts as a typical game of chess, except there are only 10 pieces, 5 pawns, and one of each type of back piece: king, queen, bishop, knight, and rook. Each player has their own side of the board with their respective pieces. Okay. Each piece is a class. Okay. Each NFT will have a chess symbol on it. Okay. Interesting. Queens are either legendary gods or titans. Okay. This is where it gets weird now. You and your opponent's gods face off against one another in a 1v1 matchup. Gods have a health pool and stamina pool. Gods have also... Alright, this sounds complicated. In a good way. It's just a matter of understanding the game. So... Oh, there's a poker game too? Okay, so yes, there's a white paper here. I'm not going to read it to you guys because that's going to be a waste of your time. Maybe I'll dive into it in the future at some point. If rewards are good, the game is right now. It should be okay. Yeah, I'm not worried about it too much. I just hope that they can get the rewards out soon because, again, if Bitcoin goes completely nuclear, it'll be good to not lose any momentum that was built up from Chaos Legion. But the thing is, this actually is very bullish for me, seeing us kind of like trend around the 300 plus daily average players. Because keep in mind, less than a year ago, this was at 8,000. So you had almost over 300,000 people come in and start playing. Now, I know a lot of these are probably bots. But still, they're not all bots. So, I mean, just based on my channel alone, for example, right? Like I started my channel in September, October, and we have over 1,000 subs. Thank you, by the way, guys, for getting me this high. But even if I was just to say there's only 1,000 new players playing this game, 1,000 over 8,000 is a significant increase if you think about that. And obviously, with the amount of packs that have been sold and everything, it's not just 1,000 people that have entered this game. There's probably at least tens of thousands, if not maybe 100 or 200,000. I don't know what the bot situation is like, but I just know that it exists. But even with that, I know that there's a lot of new players and a lot of players that are sticking around. Hive is a cartel, and you can actually buy stocks on the market. They have grown pretty fast. So I heard that the Hive stock is different from the Hive blockchain. Faded Glory, I just started moving videos to 3Speak. Yeah, so I mean, I'm double posting, right? Because part of it is like, I mean, especially in the day and age that we live in, like with censorship and all that, I just want to be able to put it on multiple areas. And not that 3Speak is like decentralized by any means, but it is on a blockchain, which is nice. Also, you can earn a little something there. So Tales from the Crypto Master, their new crypto, I'm not savvy in the details as I was more interested in Ragnarok, but I think we'll have multi-month staking option using Larynx manual SPS. So wait, 3Speak is going to have its own token now too? Gosh, there are so many coins here on Hive Engine. I don't even know what to think of them. I'm sure a lot of them are trash, but still. So nobody plays D-City, huh? It seems like it's been around for a while and that it's popular, but market cap is less than 200K according to this, which we know is not necessarily right. Hold up. Let's see. What's the deal with D-City? Log in to have full access to the city tab. No, I don't want to do that. You can build your own city on the Hive blockchain, be the master of your own kingdom. Aim of the game is to buy new buildings, but also use diplomacy and tackle fellow players to achieve materials you need to grow and prosper. Oh my gosh, there's so many games. Okay, the number of people that live in your city, income. Oh my, I actually love playing SimCity, so part of me wants to check this out. Will of D, what's going on? I love playing SimCity back in the day, so this seems interesting. Education required for discovering technologies. Shoot. They're going to have to... You can buy random cards from the game. One card costs 4 Hive or 800 Sim tokens. Okay. So this beer token... Are they integrated the beer token here? There's a weed token. There's a gamer token. How many tokens are associated with this game? This seems like a lot. Hive may have to start holding coins to a basic standard. Like a lot of coins I earn as rewards. I don't even know what their utility is. Yeah, same here. I mean, if you go to my wallet, there's a bunch of like random little things that I'm getting. Like I don't know what NFT Museum is. I got something called fake Dogecoin. So, but look at this. This value is worth nothing. And it's down 90% on the 24-hour. Ooh. Yikes. I don't know what swap that. Yeah, so I get airdropped a bunch of stuff, which I don't know that's necessarily a scam, but I don't know that it has value or utility either. Oh no, this is already getting me, piquing my interest. Oh gosh, this market looks awful. It's just black and white and numbers. Yeah, they got to do something in the market. This looks awful. It's not it's aesthetically displeasing. Where do you even... Okay, so you can buy cards for 4... Okay, whatever. I'll explore this later. Will of D, just pulled a Quicks normal foil, sold it and bought a card to upgrade your deck. Nice, congratulations. How much is Quicks going for these days? Actually, let's do a little Splinter Lens market analysis, shall we? So Quicks is under 30 bucks. Ooh, Blight is once again over 100. Well done, Blight. Queen Mycelia. Okay, this is coming down. I like seeing Spirit. I would love to see a sub $10 Spirit Hoarder. I hope we can get there. Sub $10 Uriel. Uriel is actually a lot better than I give Recharge Monsters credit for. He's clearly the best one. These guys are just kind of awful. Still can't believe Desert Dragon is as low as he is, but, you know. And then we were talking about Void Dragon last time. And I actually like playing with Iza a lot more than I realized. She's for 4 mana. I love throwing her in on the. I love throwing her in on low mana games. What is it called? Little League? Yeah. Gathering the magic. What's going on? Hello all. Got my daily done. Got an epic, rare, and common card. Let's go. Which epic card? Was it the dragon? Chihuahua? Congratulations. Willow D. I know using Uriel and Ifrit. And Faded Glory saying, "How's Void Dragon?" I mean, I know I don't use Void Dragon very much, although I think I'm gonna start doing that more so now. Just because at level 3 in gold you get phase. I feel like him with, well, actually somebody was saying him with Kitty is so tough to hit. But I'm almost thinking like play him with a water deck, for example. Cover him up. So the thing is, yeah, you cover him up with Venari Wavesmith, so that's another 5, and then Murdali Guardian, that's another 3, so that's 13. So 17 mana game, and he becomes like impossible to hit. The only thing is he just doesn't do much damage. Only 1 damage is kind of meh. Only a rare, and of course a potion. It's all good, guys. This is why I don't do my daily quests anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I do miss doing the daily quests. It's just my cards are still all rented out. Uraeus, Twilight Basilisk, and Gargoyle Lion. Very cool. You use Void Dragon with Delwyn. That's a smart move. I think actually Void Dragon would probably come in very handy for what are those games called? Oh, Fog of War, where there's no sneak and snipe. So if you throw them in front, there's a very good chance that, you know, that they'll miss or not be able to do as much damage. But yeah, I agree. I don't know why Void Dragon's so cheap. Let's check summoners. All right, we're starting to see some consistency under the $4 range, which is great. I need to stock up on some more obsidians because I'm not even max for gold. General Sloan once again under $3. Yeah, let's get down to like $2 General Sloans. That'd be so awesome. I think General Sloan is going to be the first one that I max out fully since I'm at level 6 right now. But we're still a while away from that. Finally got my Uraeus. First Uraeus last week. Nice. The thing is, I'll be honest with you, I think Uraeus kind of sucks at the lower levels. Uraeus only became fun and exciting for me in gold. And I know most folks aren't playing there, but when Uraeus gets poison at level 4, that is really clutch. Actually, do you get... I don't think you can play level 4 in... Can you play level 4? No, you can only play it in gold. Okay. That would have been interesting if you could play him in silver, but nope. All right, Rising Star. Let's see. What should we do? I love the Desert Dragon. Oh, Desert Dragon's so good, especially with the Stampede rule set. One of my favorites. I love when it works out like that. Two years from now, when we look back at these summoners under $4, we'll be like, remember when? I know. I mean, you look at all the OG players and they're all talking about how... I mean, I still can't believe, like literally a month before I joined the game, I was talking to somebody who joined like a little bit before me, and she was like, oh, what's it called? She remembered seeing Yoden for $30. And she's like, oh, I don't know, maybe I should or shouldn't get him. And then boom, all of a sudden he was like 1,000. Granted, he's not 1,000 anymore, but still. So again, you know, you never know what's going to happen with the game, but I do have a lot of conviction and faith in the team. So I do think these prices, they're not going to appreciate the way that older cards did by any means, but I don't think that they're going to be like, you know, 12 cents like they are now. And if we go to legendaries, well, actually, let's see. Where are the untamed legendaries at? See, if there's nothing done for recharge, I think these guys, like, the max that you'll ever see them is like maybe $10-12 ever, right? Even after they're all sold out, like, nobody wants them. They're just kind of garbage. General Sloan, Life under Chaos Legion is a great team. I agree. I really enjoy playing Life. I don't know why General Sloan is so cheap. Desert Dragon's underrated. He is so great at higher levels and certain rule sets. Agreed, Diego. Love using Desert Dragon. Matthias loves Erase at level 2. Very nice. General Sloan, Life under Chaos Legion is a great team. People are sleeping on them. They really shine at mid to high mana levels. I mean, even in low mana games, they're not bad. I like playing... Well, Pelacor Conjurer is not part of this. They're part of the rewards cards. But being able to play... Who is that? Celestial Harpy and Stitch Leech in some of these lower mana games. Very cool. Fate Glory. I like level 2 yours, especially for bronze. Yep. Getting the magic. Now that we are halfway sold out, do you think packs will start selling quicker? Nope, I don't. I don't think so at all. I think there's just a lot of momentum to get us here, but nothing is fundamentally changed. It's not like we're still so far away, right? Like, let me ask you this, Gathering the Magic. Are you going to start buying more packs? In fact, here, let's open this up to everybody. Who here, because we're now more than halfway, is going to start buying more packs every day? Right? You're going to start putting more capital towards packs more than you were before. If there's anybody, then, you know, the question is, how significant is that raise? But, like, for me, I'm not buying any more packs than I was before, and I was buying a couple packs here and there every couple of days. But that's not going to change now that we're halfway. It might change after we hit like 11, 12 million, as I'll be like, okay, like the finish line is in sight, but I don't think there's going to be any kind of momentum switch. I think it's just a psychological thing that we're going through right now collectively as a community, but I don't think any behavior is going to change until we get into the double digits. Tails. The challenge that we have at the moment is that we have increased supply and decreasing active players. If we can change that and find our way to 1 million players, we'll all be very happy. Yeah, I agree, but I'm fine if we just kind of chill here for a bit. I mean, don't get me wrong. If SPS were to hit like $10 tomorrow, I'd be thrilled. But you know, I don't mind accumulating more and more right now. So once the first legendary summon is revealed, packs will fly, but I'm tapped out now after buying a ton of SPS. Yeah, I mean, once the first legendary summoner is revealed, it could be, or it could be disappointing, right? So, again, I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm just, like I said, I just try to be realistic about it. I don't see much changing it is the thing. Hopefully, once the first legendary is revealed, here's the thing, Gather the Magic. Right now, the entire community of active players is tapped out, right? Same way that you said, like, we're all tapped out. Nobody's like going to be taking out their life savings. So where's the like the money going to come from? It's got to come from new players. So unless and until we get a significant amount of newer players bringing in a significant amount of new capital, I don't think packs are going to fly off the shelves. All right. Like, so for example, your thing, like, even after the first legendary summoner is revealed, I'm sitting on 600 packs here. So sure, I'll probably buy a little bit more, but it's not like it's going to change my behavior completely. I don't know. I'm just trying to be realistic with you. Maybe I'm in a different spot than most people, but the argument that I'm trying to make is that I feel like many people are tapped out right now, and that if you want to see a significant movement in the amount of packs sold every single day, it's got to come from the outside. It's either got to come from the outside, or it's got to come from Bitcoin starting to pick up once again, and therefore people's other investments, right? So the other coins and investments people are holding, they start to pick up and they diversify out of those investments and bring it back into Splinterlands. So unless one of those two scenarios happens, I don't see like a significant, I don't see significantly faster pack sales, which again, I'm fine with because I don't mind accumulating for right now. I'll top off for some airdrops when we get closer to 8 million. See, Tails, that's the same way too. We're going to have, actually, so gathering, this is probably a better way to look at it. As we get closer to 8 million, I'm probably going to buy more packs. But then as soon as we cross 8 million, I'm going to slow down. And it's just going to be that back and forth with 9, 10, 11 until we get really, really close to the end. I think only airdrop cards will potentially boost sales. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe packs will sell quicker once the first legendary summoner skills are announced. Sure. But, I mean, I'd still be trying to buy as many packs now as I could be. Bro, how many DEC does your whole deck being rent per day? So that's a tough question. So with the main deck that I have, actually, it's listed now for 909. I'm getting roughly 848. That's my entire collection. But like I said, I've been hot on the new set feature. So just my main deck is getting me roughly 638 DEC. It should be closer to 700, but you know, can't be too greedy, I guess. Why is this not sorting the way I want it to? There we go. So Pelicore Mercenary is not renting. Flying Squid isn't renting. So Matthias agrees with you, Diego. I'm going to get enough to get the airdrops. Yep. So if they announce the threshold for the next airdrop, I think we'll see a big spike in pack sales then. Because everybody wants to top off and make sure they're guaranteed at least X amount. Waiting for the crypto market to move up again, which it will, just a matter of when. Then SPS and card prices will pick up. Gathering the Magic, I hope you are right. More so than anyone. I would love to see another bull run. My fear is just that I lived through the 2017 bull run and following bear market. And I just feel like we're seeing too many similar patterns here of exit pumps. So hopefully that's not the case. I think crypto has come to a new state of adoption, but it hasn't reached the level where it's like everybody's into it. You just have a lot of celebrities and endorsements and advertisements now, but I think it's still a very niche thing. Harris, I have mixed feelings about our situation. On one hand, I want to see all the legendary summoners, but on the other hand, I don't want the packs to sell out yet. See, I'm exactly the same way. I want to know, but I don't mind it taking a while, even though I'm not going to be competitive, right? Because like I can't compete with the Yodens and the Llamas until I'm able to get my hands on some of those new legendary summoners. Hopefully, right? If they are competitive. And yeah, I mean, I'd love to be sitting on a ton of packs when they sell out, because then everything from there is just gravy. The next major market mover, I'll say, is probably going to be the end of the airdrop. I think we're going to see some rises and falls with, pack sales as things go along. But until we get to July with the end of the airdrop, I'm very curious to see how the dynamics across the entire game change at that point. Will D 700 per day? Yep. Yes, I still want to buy a lot of packs. Here's a feeling you, man. Too much institutional adoption of crypto in big businesses in some countries. Crypto will move up again. Gathering the Magic, I hope so. Like I said, I'm with you on this. It's nice to see crypto like literally in the mainstream conversation so much now, especially with all the the political stuff going on. So I'm hopeful it's not going to go anywhere. Alex wants packs to sell out now. I want it now. All right, been on for a little bit more than an hour. Guys, I'm hungry already. All that pizza talk, it's too much. Too much. I'm getting hungry. One around me. This card's only $8.50. I hate this card because it always just messes me up. Oh, you can only play at level 4. Interesting. He's so good. Sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you. I'm also a fan of pies, cobblers, and cookies. Way to bring the conversation back. Faded Glory, I appreciate you more than you know. Yeah, we were talking about pies versus cakes earlier and your favorite types of cakes for everybody who's joined recently. Now is the best time to accumulate. Not financial advice, of course. Be patient and enjoy the ride. Well said. Wise words from Cryptomancer. Again, one of the reasons that I love this, the concept of NFT gaming and Splinterland specifically within that, is we are very much in an accumulation phase right now. But guess what? You don't have to put any money in. You could put $0 in and just put your time in and just be playing. Like, just show up every day, play a couple games, earn some DEC, win some cards from your daily quest, and over time, that stuff will compound. So, I don't know. I think it's a beautiful kind of concept that this has offered us now. I'm bored. Been watching guys put up my garage today. I think I'm going to the beach. It's crazy. All right, see you later, Alex. Yeah, it's getting hot here in Texas too, but I'm not going to go to the beach. I'm just going to sit in the AC. All right. Has anyone in the town halls ever suggested a new pool of cards that are only available through ranked battles, like Gladius, with maybe a 1 to 2% chance to get a card? That would get people to play. I don't think anyone in the town halls has suggested that. I mean, so I threw out a video a little while ago talking about, like every season, for example, maybe not every season, but like every release or a couple of seasons, they introduce like a new card that's not a reward card, and it's not an NFT, so you can't buy it. You can only level it up by playing, right? So, in that way, like it encourages people to grind despite their ECR. And I don't know. Yes, that can be exploited by bots, because then bot accounts are just going to go in and they're going to have all these like maxed out cards, but they can't sell them, right? So the value is only going to stay within the account, and maybe they can like use that account then to, I don't know, scholarship or whatever, but still there's always going to be an exploit there. But, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Yannick, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Chatter posted a link in press releases on Discord Waka video with AR Snapchat filter. Let's go check that out. Thanks for the heads up. Wait, what? Drop an official Waka and Splinterlands. How many? 324 likes. I can't hear what he's saying. Guys, I gotta be honest. I don't know. I've seen better filters. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try it out for myself. Oh wait, no, I won't be able to unless I get a Waka. But we'll see. I'll watch it with audio later. I can't get audio through here. I wouldn't mind getting more gold commons in my chest. I like most of the rewards cards except Venari Fire card. Ugh, yeah. Venari Heatsmith has only come in handy for me like a couple of times. Can't buy them. Can't get them in chest only through grinding. Yeah, there's got to be something interesting. And this is what I'm hoping that they are discussing with the rewards economy update. Because I think that, it's a very different place to be. Right now, the rewards are perfectly set up for a player base of 8,000 people. But now that you have 300,000 accounts playing every single day, I think it's important to have bigger, better rewards and to have it more thought out. Faded Glory, yikes, that filter needs work. I didn't want to be the one that said it, but I'm not going to disagree with you. Can only get them if you have a certain amount of staked SPS to discourage the bots. Can't receive a card if you don't have staked SPS. Gather the Magic. Actually, that's an interesting idea. Because that would tie up more SPS. So even if you have... So here's the thing. Even if you have bot accounts, right? You would need to tie up more SPS in each of those accounts just to earn something. Now, how much SPS? Yeah, that'll be interesting. But you know what? We could probably tie it in. Okay, so let's brainstorm a little bit here. We could probably tie it into like how much SPS do you have staked out of the pool? And based on how much SPS you have staked out of the pool, you can grind for that amount of like, we'll just call it XP, right? And so you grind for that amount of XP every day. Obviously, then you're still limited by the amount that you own. Whereas like I'm trying to make it an incentive for people who have nothing to be able to grind and work their way to the top without having an exploit that bots can take advantage of. Harris, don't be shy to say the filter sucks. We would understand. I don't want it to come across like I'm fighting the game. Actually, you know what? The filter has nothing to do with the game. I'm not, I'm glad that I'm not going for the Waka thing now. Waka, not that you're ever going to watch this, but if you do, I like your music, man. I like your music, but that filter, wasn't feeling it. Hopefully that's not the final version. Let's see. How is the market looking now? Okay, so we're kind of back to normal. Let me check on my decrops. We're about to finish another season here. Let's go. Am I going to be able to finish these in time? Oh, yeah. Okay. 1 day and 23 hours left. I actually can't wait for beta for this to come out. I think it might actually be kind of more of an interesting game to play at that point. 1,000 SPS, you can get up to a common. 25, you can get up to a rare card. 5,000 SPS for an epic and 10k for a legendary. See, the thing is with that, though, Gathering the Magic, is that's not scalable, right? Because what happens, if you want this game to grow to, tens of millions of players, there won't be enough SPS to go around. And that will be a big deterrent for people. So I appreciate where you're coming from. But my question is scalability. I think you're on the right track, right? I agree with you that I think SPS, staking SPS should have a part of that. Or, since they're so big on vouchers, then maybe vouchers are the way that you can go about it. But then again, I don't know. Then that just leaves the option for people to buy their way to the top again. Mario, it's not really easy to get the economy right. I agree. So nobody should be like, why don't they just do this and that? Every time I think of something, I immediately see the problem with my idea. No, so everything, like, I try not to be critical or overly critical of the team unless I feel like there's something that they really, really messed up. What's really cool about this, though, is as the game has grown, there is a value to, like, many minds or like hive mind kind of thing, right? So I feel like there are a lot of really great ideas from the community now, because it's not just, 2 founders in a room thinking through the game and 8,000 players. It's, there's 300,000 accounts and all these other players and content creators and things like that. People who are thinking about this game from all the different angles. And it's just like, there's some great ideas out there, and I hope that they can be implemented and implemented well. That will drive up the price and can be adjusted as the player base grows. They need a CFO. Icy Flow, what's happening in Icy Flow? Okay, Icy Flow, I'm going to need a little bit more from that comment. Why do they need a CFO? Now, Gathering the Magic, the thing is, I don't think that they want to be changing prices as they grow. because if you think about it now as it is, right, with guilds, for example, they don't want to reduce the cost of guilds because for people that paid at that time, it would be unfair with them, right, because they paid that much more. And I as much as difficult as it is for me with a starter guild, I don't disagree with them, right? Like, yes, would I be happy if they changed it? Of course, because then I would level up my guild like that. But I respect the fact that they are preserving the value over time. Now the thing is that's why it just comes down to like, okay, what are the things that you can change as the player base grows, and what are the things that shouldn't change? And to me, it should be as much as possible the latter, right? You should change as little as possible, and therefore try to think through, okay, what does this rewards economy look like with 8,000 players? What does this rewards economy look like with 300,000 players? What does this rewards economy look like with 3 million, with 30 million players, right? And how do you create something that is the same, that doesn't break any of the infrastructure required at each of those levels? And it's not easy, right? As Mario was saying, it's not easy. Otherwise, every game would be doing it, and we'd have it implemented here already, because it would just be a matter of coding that in. So, OSCU, what's going on? Yeah, some great minds in the community. I couldn't agree more, man. The amount of like ideas that people have, just like reading through the comments, is phenomenal. So, but why that makes me so excited? Because it's just people are passionate about this. Like, they want to see this game succeed. And yes, granted, we all have some kind of financial incentive, but at the end of the day, isn't that the best kind of incentive? Like, that's the true beauty of like NFT gaming and NFTs for me, is that like everything is a value add to the community. So, if we're all financially involved and we all want to financially succeed, then, it's not a zero-sum game. We're not trying to take away from one another. Like, if you have a great idea, I would love to promote your idea, type of thing, right? Because I would want that to get out there and to make the game better, and then you and I both benefit off of the SPS that we're holding going up in price. That'd be cool if we could hit the number of players that MTG has, which is like 10 million. Yeah, this game will look very different at 10 million players. OSCU, is your song already out on Spotify? Yes, it is. Came out on February 11th, 11 days ago. It is called Chaos is Here. So would love for you to check it out. Yeah, I sent it to the team. Aggro retweeted it. The Splinterlands team tweeted it out, which was very nice of them to do. So, got a little love there. MTG started slow back when it came out, and 2-3 years exploded. Same thing is happening here. Get in the magic. I hope you're right. The thing is, we already exploded. We went from 8K players to almost 300K in a matter of months. So a consolidation period doesn't bother me at all, especially when that consolidation period is very much correlated to where the rest of the market is. But crypto is only becoming more and more mainstream. It's not there yet, but it will continue to keep moving forward. And what's nice is the innovation will hopefully make it easier over time for people to jump into different projects and chains and all that. Icy Flow saying they're responsible for hundreds of millions in assets and they're not educated in economics. Ooh, Icy Flow. Fair point. I don't think I have anything to add to that or take away from it. CFO would definitely help. And I think hopefully that is the next step for the team, because I think the technical side was very much on fire, and that's why bringing in someone like Hardpoint was important, because the scalability of it was crushing under the weight of its own success, right? So hopefully now that they're in a place where the servers aren't on fire every single day and the game isn't crashing, as they go through this, they'll be able to have somebody who comes in and can understand the finance and supply demand economics of everything, and hopefully sort through it if they can't do it themselves. But yeah, We'll do I Liked It Very Much When You Presented in January. Oh, well, thank you. Checked out the song. I thought it was great, and I think the team will use it. Hopefully the team will use it. Yeah, we'll see. I can't really say anything on it right now, but Nate liked it. That's all I'll say. We had a little back and forth, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Ooh, I got like a crook in my neck again. Well, hopefully. Okay, so today is 6 days left. I'm probably going to do one more day of renting out my cards. Yeah, I think I'll rent my cards out for one more day. So today and then tomorrow, I will start canceling the rentals so that I can do some end of season grinding. Because it's going to take like 24 hours for me to be able to play even after I get... It'll take up to 24 hours for me to get the card back and then maybe even 24 hours to play, right? If they're using it up until the end of their rental period. After that, we'll be in charge of the Splinterlands. I'm going to write a pokey rap for each character. I'm going to do a theme song for each character. That would be fun. That'd be interesting. That'd be... I just don't want it to be cheesy if I were to do something like that. How is your renting going? You can check that in Peak Monsters. Yes, Peak Monsters is great. I am a big fan of Peak Monsters. I always have been, but now even more so with the rental or the sets. It just makes it easy for me to like basically turn my set on and off from a rental perspective. The only thing that sucks though is now there's that 24-hour cooldown period, whether I play it or somebody else plays it. And I love the fact that I can go in here, find all the ones that aren't being rented, and essentially reprice them with where the market is showing them. So I just go here, rent, change price. I'm going to load in the lowest market price. So it's going to take everything down just slightly to wherever the market is, and then confirm. Hopefully we can get some rentals out of that. Cheese is good. Oh, I love cheese. Cool. Almost 700 DEC a day. Yeah, we're close to 700 DEC a day from my main deck. I'm getting a little bit more than that from the cards that I'd invested in. So can I win that much playing? Probably, maybe if I was like really grinding. But like I said, to me, the value of this is now I can take a couple days off and not worry about it while still getting some value from my cards. What I'm giving up is the reward chests from daily quests. So that will be, that sucks. But, sometimes you get absolute trash in there. Like, I was thinking about this, and I was just like, yo, you know what? Like, for 700 DEC, I could probably go in and buy like a ton of the common rewards cards, way more than I could ever win in however many chests I have. But, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Shoot. All right, it's 11 o'clock. Damn, I'm already hungry. All right, 2 days, less than 48 hours until Waka Spirit Blade comes through. We're getting some pack sales here. Maybe I'll buy some packs tomorrow. Yeah, I'll grab some packs tomorrow. I don't know what the top off is going to be, but it looks like I'm probably going to need to have at least another 100 to be even close. Get in that 1500 range so I can get 3 for silver. Matisse, you're going to get Waka? Let's go. I'm so excited for you. Whenever you rent him out, I will want to rent him from you. Just to play it out and to poison my entire team, opposing team. Oh, in your dreams. Oh, man, you have me excited for a second. I want to chat with someone that's going for Waka or that has Waka and then plays with him. I still need to max out. Let's see. What are the legendary cards that I have for Chaos Legion? So the only ones that aren't at level 3 are Ifrit Rising, which that's fine. He's kind of garbage. And Spirit Hoarder. Oh, Zyvax Fool too, but I don't need him. Actually, I should just max him out now while I can. I'm just buying the airdrop cards, much cheaper than trying to get them from buying hundreds of packs. Gathering the magic, that's a smarter way to do it. Individual cards are always going to be the way to go. Because now, I mean, look at this. Spirit Hoarder. How much is Spirit Hoarder going for right now? Actually, no, let's count it from the beginning. Spirit Hoarder was like around $15. So if you wanted to get one BCX of him, I think you needed to have 500 packs purchased. That's roughly $2,000 versus just buying him for $15. So in that sense, yeah, I can see the packs not being that fully worth it. Although it's so nice. It's so nice to get airdrop more than you are supposed to. Harris, they should just indicate how many pack sales were made daily. Same time as they release. Yeah, that would be helpful. I thought maybe Peak Monsters would add something like that into their Explore page. Or the dashboard, I mean. But it seemed like something that'd be easy to track here. Good luck everyone getting Waka. I echo that sentiment. I see Flo. I have SPS and vouchers for Waka, but not committed yet. You let me use them if you get them? Oh, that's very kind of you. Well, thank you. And best of luck if you do decide to go for him. I don't have the vouchers for it. Nor do I have the SPS. I'm not going to go for it. I was like trying to like keep my options open. But I just staked my SPS again because I was like, screw it. Airdrop cards are too cheap for how good they are. Yep, that's a good way to look at it. Mario, isn't crypto strange? People talk about anonymity, but as soon as they know your public address, they can basically look into your bank account. On Hive, they just need to know your IGN. Yeah, that's the thing with Hive. Everything is very, very public here. I was in the beginning, I was very uncomfortable because I bought a ton of SPS, and to stake it in the game to get the rewards, I was like, maybe I should be staking this on like an account that nobody knows about, right? And not like my main account, which is something I may still do in the future. But again, you'll be able to see me wherever like I send the SPS to, if I send it to a different account or something. So if I was part of the team, I would reduce print in half of Waka, Matthias. When you have to burn cards to use them on land, people will freak out. Oh, I wasn't supposed to reveal that. Gather the magic. What are you talking about? Nobody's going to be burning cards for land. Trying to get some FOMO going on here. How did I go up to silver 3 now? Somebody delegating me cards? I shouldn't have this much power. No one man should have all that power. Okay, nobody's delegating me cards. I didn't take anybody off of rentals. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to stop delegating this dude. Oh, all my O'Shaughnessy's are coming back. Oh, I got to do that. I canceled all of my O'Shaughnessy's yesterday because I was renting them out for way too cheap. I was renting them all out for like 1 DEC when they have more value than that. Okay, so let's rent some of these guys out. For how much? I don't know. Let's go see what the market is going for. I don't think it's actually that much more, but I wanted to get more than 1 DEC for all these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need level 1s. Level 1s are going for 4 DEC now? Yeah, see, look. 4 point something. So we'll just put them at 4. I don't want all my guys to move. Just go work for me. In general, everything. I think 12 million packs was too much. Well, Matthias, 12 million packs was too much for the amount of players currently, but I think they were really trying to plan for a major expansion this year. I think gathering is right, burning meaning combining them. Oh, okay, that's fair. For land to be profited, you are going to need leveled up cards. Yep, that's for sure. No need to burn to get everybody FOMO. Imagine you can't play cards. Use land play. How much will that squeeze supply? Just saying. I don't think there are too many cards, guys. Yeah, Mario, I agree with you. I mean, I think at this point, people should just be focused on acquiring as much power as possible. Like, build up your deck, but then, like, also, like, if you own land, you definitely want to own extras of cards that you have, right? Because if you need to put cards to sit on that land, you can't play with them. So there needs to be some power outside of your deck that you can use. JB, wish it was clear what requirements will be. I have a feeling they don't even know what the full requirements are going to be yet, so they're still working through that. There we go. See, I'm starting to rent out some extra guys now. Let's go. Wait, why is this not? Oh, there's more O'Shaughnessy's? Got my army of O'Shaughnessy's here. Hopefully they can earn me something good. Again, I want to know if when you are using your monster summoners on land, does it mean you can't use them in ranked battles? I assume the same thing, Gather the Magic. I feel like they're either working the land or you have them. Now, the interesting thing is, if they're working the land, will they not count towards your collection power, right? Like your playable collection power, which they probably won't. So, you know, again, I think power is super, super important to grab right now if you can. And there's a lot of cheap power out there. So, granted, I'm not worried about power until and unless I can max out my Chaos Legion deck. But the rewards cards are like the best place for this right now. Look at all that. Like CP per power is great, or CP per dollar is great. 100 packs. How many summoners each splinter on average we get? Like we can max silver. Clevin, I don't know. It's not enough for silver. I think you need like 300-ish for silver. How many years from now is the town hall? Is it today? Town hall is going to be tomorrow for me. I'm still on Tuesday morning. So the town hall is tomorrow at 1 p.m. So we're about 26 hours away from it. A little more than a day. O'Shaughnessy's one of the best cards ever made. Once is out of print, going to be expensive. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I haven't sold any of mine, and I haven't bought any more yet, but I don't know. The fact that they were going for like $60 at one point, I don't know that they're ever going to get there again, because I don't think that we're ever going to get crazy card FOMO. But I do think they're going to be well above $5, that's for sure. But they might not even be the best returns. I mean, I made a video recently where I was talking about like common cards, and I was just like, this guy and this guy, like they were all going for like 30 cents. So that's like a clean 10x. Again, I don't know if we're going to get up there, but I wouldn't be surprised if some of the better cards here held that value in the future. Question about Hive. If Hive price dumps, which is happening now, will it adjust the sale prices on Hive engine accordingly? Will it adjust the sale prices on Hive engine accordingly? I don't think so. No. That's why you need to be very active with it, because when you set a price, you're setting it in Hive. So, yeah. Time to FOMO O'Shaughnessy. I mean, I think, what's her name too is great. Jinchawala. I'm also curious what will happen in the future for someone like Venari Wavesmith. If at any point Water gets another +1 magic summoner, I think that could be huge. Gold, common, and rares are the way to go. 20% more rewards per match for sure. This is the way, man. Jin leveled up as a beast. Are you talking about Jin O'Shaughnessy? Yeah. Low bids for Harklaw and Jin are sub $3. Thanks, JB. Let's go check that out, shall we? You can buy sets now. Wow. Look at this. You can just go and buy somebody's card set. $1,000 for 32,000 CP. This is interesting. This whole set thing is it's got me excited. Okay, so legendary. I mean, this guy's going for less than that. $2.9 US. Yeah. Harklaw, I love using Harklaw. At level 3 in gold with Demoralize, he's awesome. And level 2, he's probably pretty good with immunity as well. In silver, so. Buying a lot of gold Pellicor Bandits. Nice. Max out copies rent out at a higher DEC per BCX. You have 6 maxed out O'Shaughnessy's Icy Flow? Nice. Venari Wavesmith is like Queen Mycelia. Queen Mycelia is better, only in the sense that she is 1 mana less. And that allows you to play her in the Little League games, which is huge, in my opinion. It's also one of the big ones over Wavesmith, in my opinion. Darkest Night, what's going on, man? We gonna chat soon? Hit me up, let me know. We're less than 2 hours away. Not 2 hours. We're less than 2 days away from Waka. Heart attack in the courage of our souls. All right, so someone was talking about the Hive price crashing. Let's actually take a look at what is the 7-day on this. I mean, again, it's not just Hive. It's everything. I mean, everything is just down. I could put this on the Bitcoin chart and it's going to look exactly the same. Today? You sent me a note. Okay, cool. I'll check email after this. We'll sort through it. Part of me is like, man, should I be holding some Hive? No, I'm just going to hold SPS. I'll keep earning some Hive through blogging. And then, oops, DeFi Kingdoms is down. So I was listening in on the DeFi Kingdoms AMA on Monday. And there's something interesting that they're doing there. So they're going to have this major event where it's going to be, you know, the lore is that it's like very dangerous. They're going to be exploring this new land. And you will have to send like heroes if you want to partake in it and, you know, get the advantages. But not all the heroes are going to make it. And so like if you send like a common level hero, there's only like a 35% chance that they survive. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is like crazy hero burning, which again, just fascinates me about the tokenomics behind DeFi Kingdom specifically. Because then, you know, you're always worried about like oversaturation. And I think that's the lesson learned from a game like Axie, for example. All right. Oh, shoot. We're almost at 2 hours. I love you guys, but I think I'm going to run. All right. So we'll get back to some ranked battles, hopefully on Thursday's stream. I'm just going to rent my cards out for another day or so. And then, because I miss playing. I do miss playing. So I will. I want to have them back and grind for the last couple of days of the season. Even though DEC rewards are going to be kind of garbage back then, or at that point, but we'll have some fun with it. Cool. Any last questions, topics, things people want to go over, or should we close out? I wish there was a dark mode here. Or night mode. This is too much green for me. I don't like this. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to run. I don't know if I'm going to go watch Uncharted. We'll see. Most likely not. Everybody's saying that it wasn't a great movie, so we can just hold off for now. Maybe we could do battles, Novice League, Ghost Cards only. Ooh, that would be interesting. All right, well, we'll save battles for Thursday. I'm going to run for now. But I'll have to make lunch. Thanks for the stream. Anytime. All right, guys, everybody throw in your in-game usernames. Let's close it out. I'm going to send everybody who's closing out the stream here some DEC. Hopefully it'll serve you well. And yeah, I'll give everybody like 30 seconds or so to do that. Oh my God, that's a wallet butchery? What do you mean, Matthias? Oh yes, and please put the little @ symbol. It just makes it easier for me to go through the comments and see those. I just mentioned because I joined a novice tourney and got creamed. Oh man, it sucks, man. Novice and bronze 3 are not easy at all. If you don't have leveled up cards, I get destroyed easily. So it just comes down to random chance. What do you think your opponent is going to play? All right, we're seeing some usernames come through. You guys are awesome. You need to get into DeFi Kingdoms, JB. Definitely check it out. It's worth looking at. Just to close this out, I don't have a hero yet, and for now, heroes I think, in my opinion, are still way too expensive. I guess the price of Jewel is coming down, so maybe it's. I mean, I guess they're significantly cheaper now. It's almost like 1/3 of the price less because Jewel's at like $6 now. But still, I'd be getting like the most garbage heroes in here. But I really do need to get a hero. I'm just still excited about the gardens here, like the liquidity pools. Even though these have come down significantly, so I only have stuff in Jewel UST. This was close to 300% when I started. Now it's like 200%, but we'll take whatever we can get. All right. Thanks for the stream. All right, guys. Everybody's coming through. It's hard playing League. You don't play often. Agreed. I mean, I get destroyed in bronze and silver regularly because I forget what abilities I do and don't have anymore. All right, guys. Have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. I hope for everybody that is doing their quests, unlike me, you get something awesome from it. And yeah, that's all I got for today. Have a good one. Take care, all right?